And everything is looking okay. So hello, and welcome to the stream. We did a stream just a couple days ago, and didn't go very long. I was not feeling the best, but I am feeling fine today. It looks like Me6 is being a turd. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So, what I want to do today is come back to what we were doing and just continue some base work around the base area, talking about stuff and things and fighting with the mouse issue. Got some more grass. And I have a bunch in here. I forgot at the end of the last stream I was out of dirt. But we can use grass. Yep. Yeah, there's nothing stopping me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Sometimes, yeah. See, that is becoming a huge issue. One of these days we will fix it. Oh, bugger. What is that? Oh, that is a fly. Let's see. Oh, there goes the bot. It's doing its thing. Almost 7 minutes into this stream. There's a going live. Bop, bop, bop. And there it is on Truly Bedrock. Good deal. Alright, so nighttime has ended. Let's go get started. It's just going to be another little chill around the base area. I haven't really been on since we did the little bit of work over here. But I've got a couple of areas that I want to get done up. I want to get this area filled in and this little mountain done. Maybe that one and that one. There's a little bit over here that needs to be changed. So maybe we will start here first. I guess. I don't know. It doesn't, it doesn't need to be changed. I want it to change. That's the honest truth. I think it was somewhere in there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. So yes, once again, I should be working on a video, which I'm almost done recording, and should get that thing up and edited and rendered and all of those things. But instead, I would rather do this. This is much more fun. Much more fun. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, got it. And I have no room. I'm going for the diorite because it is useful, but I don't have any room for it. So anyway, we are, what day is it even? It's Friday? It's a bad thing about working all the days is it's hard to remember what day it is. But no, seriously, I am getting ready to depart from this job. So I do want to get some videos uploaded would be nice, but it's just been a crazy schedule. Alright, I think if I go up on this, we can do it. There's that fly bugging me. I'm gonna smush, dude. Let's see. We've got that over there. It's fine. So yes. A little bit of base work, a little bit of chat tonight. There are a few things to chat about, like the fact that we are, as I said just a moment ago, just about done with our work here in Kentucky. It has been a crazy... Oh, wait. Is this... this was a little bit of the earlier terraforming project. I'll leave it. I'll leave it. Let it blend in nicely, I guess. And we will go collect all the diorite. I don't ever build with this stuff, but we can turn it into moss. right? So it's valuable nonetheless. And the other night I was talking about work schedules and things, and the chaos that has been this job, and the sheer amount of work that we've put in, time, things like that. Let's go up, 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 up. See if I can get these two pieces. And you know, all jobs come to an end, but this one has been crazy, and I'm kind of happy that it's over. It's one of those bittersweet things where I like being on these different kinds of jobs because the money's real good. I don't like being away from the family for these extended periods of time. And I think I mentioned it when I was in Denver doing that job, but my wife came down with COVID not too soon before we went to Denver. So I haven't gotten to spend too much time with her nor the kids because they were all getting sick as well. Let's see if we do a little extension. Oh. Let's go, I guess, up there. So yes, it'll be very, very nice to get home. It'll be on to the next project. But these out-of-town projects are pretty good. I really do like the work. Obviously, been doing it for a while. Ooh, we almost did a dumb thing. So that's where the bittersweet kind of comes in. It's good work. It's grueling work sometimes, but the money's right. But the time's up. So yes, I will be traveling home, not tomorrow, Sunday. That's another reason I really do need to get a video done so I can get it kind of ready to go and uploaded for once we get to the house. Let's see. But I would rather do this. I'd rather stream with the sheep, man. No, I think honestly, if I had a choice between one or the other, if I could only do one or the other, live streaming or the YouTube bits, I should really get you. Yeah, there's the mouse acting like a fool. I would choose, honestly, the live streaming. I prefer that. Don't get me wrong with what I'm saying. I do love making content and putting it up on YouTube, but I feel like the live streaming is where you just get more interaction. I think it's funner for everybody to kind of join in the bits, and that's looking good. I do need to get rid of this coal, so we'll do that this way. And good. It's looking good. Just a little bit there, a little bit there, and a little bit over there. No problem. Oh. Maybe a problem. Well, we can do this, right? Just back up and boop, boop, done. How good am I? Not bad. So yes, tomorrow night, again, it's one of the, like I was saying in last stream, got to kind of plan these things out. I've done this, where is it? It's up here. I've done this dance for many, many years, coming to the ends of jobs and things like that, so I know, you know, what to expect and telltale signs, that kind of stuff. We don't need the coal, honestly. We have plenty. But in these situations, or these scenarios rather, we got to start planning for, how do I want to do this? We got to start planning for the return trip home and the different things that are going to come with getting home, like going to another job and things like that. But thrown in the whole mix is also this whole streaming and recording and doing all of those things, because I have to plan this stuff out. This stuff doesn't just make itself, which would be awesome if it did. But then again, I would be a little bit out of a job if it made itself, right? So anyway, the point of this whole thing is trying to plan out the videos and things like that. We have not done a good job these last couple of weeks, but hopefully that will be changing, or at least getting back to some kind of normalcy soon. It's all dependent upon what happens next. And by that I mean work-wise. So it's been a long time since we've actually had to do 12-hour shifts and stuff, and as I thought I could still maintain recordings and streams and things like that, I physically could not. I was burned out. So that's why we're doing one now. We're also doing this now because, or partly because, as I said, I will be driving Sunday, and I will be driving also Monday to the house, so I will not have the typical time of Sunday mornings to stream. Let's see. Oh, this is just a diorite haven for those that like diorite. And time-wise, this evening, because I know the last stream that we did was kind of cut a little bit short. It's all dependent upon today. A small little incident. Oh no, we gotta find a place to sleep. A small little incident at work today. Nothing major. Very, very minor. Can only sleep at night. We gotta wait for the sun to touch the horizon. Boom. Server restarting in 5 minutes. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it? Right? No, I was... we'll shape this how we want to. I was at work today, just doing my thing. We were trying to get a bunch of stuff done today because the journey home was real dependent upon the things that we were trying to get done today, which we didn't. And it's not a huge deal. We have until technically the end of day Monday to get them done. Again, it's just us pushing to get it done so the return trip home. Yada, 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 yada. So in our haste of trying to get things done, hey, Fearless, what's happening? How you doing? Rushing became a factor, and my goodness, we are having some serious problems with this mouse. I'm gonna smash it and buy a new one. You know what? Speaking, hold on 1 second. I'm just gonna set a reminder real quick to find me a thing. Yeah, there's not even one even close by. Have to go to Lexington. Well, too bad. I'm doing great. I'm doing great, man. Today is the first day that I've actually been able to breathe out of both sides of my nose, which is a severe positive. But anyway, as I was saying just moments ago, being hasty at work sometimes is never, or is not a good thing. Especially when you end up smacking yourself in the face, which is what I did. I smacked myself in the face with a screwdriver. I have a cut on my lip. And it's not bugging me too bad, but that doesn't mean that it won't. So, again, things are very dependent upon how well that fares whilst talking. But like I said, it was a stupid mistake that I obviously did not intentionally mean to do, but boy howdy, it hurt. I was spitting blood for a little bit. I was so mad at myself because I did it to myself. Just rushing, just trying to get things done, man. And no, it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, we'll be probably finished up around, I would say, lunch-ish tomorrow time frame, which is good. And we got a few other piddly little things that we gotta finish up. And then tomorrow evening, I will be spending my night doing laundry. Sucks. I hate laundry, but it's gotta be done. Alright. Alright, alright, mouse. I get it. I get it. I get it. You're not liking me at the moment. It's fine. It's fine. But one of the things that I really like to do before I go home is laundry. I like to have that whole thing done. All the clothes packed up real nice. Basically get to the house and I don't have to worry about it. The other side of that coin is I'll be driving Sunday and Monday, so server's restarting. Let's eat and log out. I don't know the times. I used to know the times for the server restarting, but it's just one of those things. But what was it? What day is it? It's Friday, so a week ago, 8 days ago. 8 days ago or so is when we started 12-hour days and kind of did all my laundry then. Because the laundromat actually closes at 8 o'clock. So we would be getting off at 7:30. By the time we got back to the hotel, we would have maybe 10 minutes that we could load up all of our stuff. Or if we pre-planned it, we could go straight to the laundromat and drop it off. Because they do offer that kind of service, but what is it? It's like $2.50 typically in a laundromat to wash your laundry, and then it's a couple bucks to dry. That's a pretty standard price for most places. If you do, like me, I have one load of laundry. It's going to cost me like $5-6 to do it up, and it's done. If you do the laundry service, they do it by weight, and a lot of the times people will come in like me with a small amount of clothes, so they typically have like a minimum of $10-20. It's usually about $20. So I could pay somebody to do my laundry for $20, but it's just not. It's not something I want to do, right? And again, like I said, it'll all be done, so I don't have to worry about it when we get home. Win. Oh, what else? And I'm excited. Excited to get back home. We'll see how long it lasts. Oh, you bugger. I could probably do that, because I don't need the rockets on me at the moment. Yeah, I'm not sure what the upcoming plans are for me as far as work or where we're heading next. But I know there's always a lot to do. So, it'll be fine. It'll be fine and dandy. Alright. That's looking good. This area cleaned up decently enough. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to do something like that. We're going to bring this grass forward. Like this. Give me more. And I think we're going to go ahead and let this come out to a little bit of a rocky area. Like some of this gravel I think we're going to leave in. I'm going to go ahead and do something like that. Yeah. Doesn't matter, does it? It's my base. I can do what I want. Oh, so that was the interesting things that happened today. Other than that, nothing exciting. We'll do that and lead it out to a little bit of a rocky patch. I like it. I don't like this. So what we'll do, I know I'm using a Silk Touch pickaxe, but that's all I've got at the moment, is we'll take this down. We'll let this bump up the way it is. Sure. But we'll bring this down to this level. It'll look better. Come on, little mouse. Do not fail me, please. Oh, boy. All right. This area is coming along very nicely. We got this mountain finished, that mountain over there, this mountain. I glitched when I was pointing at this one, but whatever. How far do we want to go? I'm thinking that this bit here, we probably want to dig out to this location here. Right? Like, what I mean is dig this level out. I don't want to just stack dirt on top of it because it's going to look a bit funny. So if we do something like this, that'll tell me where the oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do, come on, stupid mouse. That's not going to help it, but it made me feel better. Something like, if we cut this like that and we fill this area in, pretend like it doesn't exist, never speak of it again, we'll be fine. Yeah, this whole thing, I don't think we're going to worry about that stuff over there or even that little bit up there. It's not a problem. Most of the time we're looking at the base from that side this way. So like this bit, this bit, this bit, this whole mountain needs to be fixed up in my opinion. Not fixed up, more or less just cleaned up. I think it'll look better. And then I can mark this off the list. Because we got a few things. Sleepy time? No. Sleepy time? No. Sleepy time now? Yes. Perfect. Perfect. First try, every time. Yeah, let's see what's on the list. The maze, the nether hub, the tunnel to the wither farm. Signs in the nether hub, axolotl exhibit, the mining area, terraforming around the base, that's what we're doing now, the nether portal area, snow removal around the base. We got a few things that I just want to get cleaned up. And the reason that I want to do all of this is because I've got a couple of plans for a couple of different things. We kind of talked a little bit on the video where we ran around looking at all this stuff. That there was planned for potential builds back here. Just really depends upon when I get all this stuff done and what I want to do next. Sometimes, what the heck was the goat booted the sheep? How'd that feel? Did that upset you? Are you okay? Did that make you angry? Do you want to hurt the goat? You just want to bully him and push him around because he was bullying and pushing you around? No? You don't care? Grass is all that you care about? Alright. Moving on. Like, I've got a build in mind that I want to do at spawn. It's been a long time since we've done anything over there. And it's going to be a rather large build. But again, I have this whole thing about unfinished projects, so that's why I'm pushing to get all of these done. Like, we took a break from the nether hub, right, and started building base and things like that. You are such a bully. Now you're not a bully. And we left those projects alone. And it was a nice break. We did a bunch of other things. I've done a ton of things. And it's just getting to... Break it. Break it. It's getting to the point where I'm kind of itching to get back to finish those projects. I'm gonna smack it. Oh, this mouse is really aggravating me. I said this in the last stream. I did all the things. I updated the drivers. I deleted the drivers. I reinstalled the drivers. I just don't know. I think it's going kaput, which upsets me because this was a really good mouse, or at least it has been, up until about a couple weeks ago. We can mine this with our hand, or a bed. A bed is a good mining utensil. Perfect. Many times I've said it, and I'm going to say it again. When I watch people, not just in Minecraft, anything they do, I get invested, I spend time watching their content or whatever have you, get invested in a project or something, and then that individual leaves that project, and I get it. If you've got a very big, grindy project, I understand that, because I do this, that sometimes those projects can wear on you. You want a break, a change of scenery, a new mouse. I muted the mic. Smash, smash, smash. Because, anyway, you need a break or a change of scenery from doing the same old repetitive tasks. And big projects can get overwhelming quickly. So breaking it up into smaller chunks or something like that, it did not work. God, seriously. Alright, I'm gonna do the thing. Hold on. Hold one. Do. You guys might not even hear that sound. Maybe it's just in my ears. What? There it is. Back on. It's not the USB ports. We tried this last time, but I've got one more to switch it to. I just had to switch everything around. So anyway, breaking things up into smaller projects seems to work for me, at least. Sometimes stepping away from the project altogether is a good way to do things. But as a viewer of said content, it does sometimes wear on me when an individual doesn't complete a task or a specific project. And I could name a few people, but I'm not going to, because I'm not that type of individual to throw people under the bus. But one of my biggest things that's made me stop watching said content is the fact that they don't complete things. They'll start something, they never finish it. I actually subscribed to a guy when I was playing a certain modded series, because they were also playing the modded series. And sometimes it's fun to watch as you're playing the same game, I guess. At least I enjoy that. And we got about 10-12 episodes in, and they just switched to the next mod pack. And it's kind of the name of the game that this individual does. Back and forth, back and forth. They just start a new one, never complete the old one. So anyway, because that's a personal pet peeve of mine, I don't want to be that same type of individual where I'm starting things and stopping things. So I want to try to complete some things. Last season, though I completed my base, when I did my world tour, I walked around that base and realized, man, I could have done so many more things. There was a lot that I could do, a lot that I could have added. And honestly, some of the projects like the bridge that we did just burned me out. But that's no excuse. It had an unfinished feel to it, and I was very, very annoyed at myself. So yeah, long story short, I'm going to try to complete some stuff. Oh, just so I'm not mad at myself. We're gonna leave the gravel alone, the nice gravel, because it's gonna go everywhere if we don't. Yep, that's the whole bit. I really... Some content creators, let me say this, that I don't get... Like, I won't just stop watching somebody because they switch a thing, or maybe they add a new series or whatever. That's not a big deal. You know, it's fine. Like Dadcraft, he does a multitude of different things. But if you're doing one thing and you constantly stop and move to the next, it gets annoying. It almost feels like pushing for those views. Which I get. I do. But stick and stay, man. Stick and stay. Again, personal feelings should not reflect upon your feelings. These are just mine. And also just quick little, the views and opinions in this stream do not directly affect or are meant to reflect anybody else on the Truly Bedrock server and their feelings or their opinions on said subjects. All right, disclaimer out of the way. Let's get let's just get to building. Stop with the silliness. Oh no. How are we doing? It's coming along. Yeah. I don't want to. I'm debating if I want to go back here and fix all of this because you just never see it. And that is the lazy side of me coming out. I should do it. We should do the whole thing, right? That's what I set out to do. Let's not leave it half done. I will stop right there and just build this up. And that was like that. It's fine. I gotta do it. I gotta finish it. So, what's over here? Alright. You go down a couple. Last stream, we kind of went down into the water. I think I'm only gonna take the blocks like to the water level. Is a better idea? Maybe not. I don't know. Who knows? Definitely not this guy. It's almost nighttime again? It's always night on the Truly Bedrock server. And, wait for it. Now! Wait for it. It already passed. I guess it's not quite when the sun just barely touches. It's got to go down just below the horizon, then it's fine. It's ready to go. So you need to be changed out. You need to be changed out. Got to change you. What else? What else was there? I'm trying to think about... So, I've said this also in other streams. I typically plan this stuff out. I have things, topics, chats. Ooh, light. Just like in my episodes that I plan out. But I cannot for the life of me remember what the heck I wanted to talk about. And it's my story, so you guys don't even know. Because I didn't start it, so how could you know? Let's see, we talked about the videos, we talked about work, we talked about the things. I know there was more. I'll tell you this, I have It is going on 3 weeks-ish, roughly, since I've had a day off. So my brain is a little bit fried. That's probably why I stabbed myself in the mouth with a screwdriver unintentionally today at work. Yeah, we're going to blame it on that. We're going to blame it on sleep deprivation. No, that was just pure unluckiness. Yeah, that's a good word for it. The gas looks so cool. Oh, that's the other thing. I do need to go buy some wool. I did want to put a gas kind of like right by this mountain, because they really did sharpen up the base, I think. Meh, we'll see. We'll see what we get to. Hopefully, if I am going to the next job, which could potentially be out of town, hopefully we will not be working the crazy schedule that we were working on this one. And there goes my nose again. Goodness gracious. So we can maintain the videos and the streams and all the things. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. I remember. You guys can stop panicking. We figured it out. Oh, stupid rockets. Why did they do that? So, today is Friday. Tomorrow is Saturday. Tomorrow is Livestream weekend. What you got? Sponge, soul soil, copper, green wool, lime, rooted dirt. Ooh. Where were you when I actually needed the blue ice, my dude? You guys saw nothing? Don't worry about it. Anyway, stream weekend is fast approaching. And if you've seen the graphic, I will not be attending. That was by design. I talked about this also in the stream a couple days ago, but I knew that the potential for me to be able to stream was going to be severely limited. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. And it is. I'll be driving probably about 12 hours on Sunday, and should leave us roughly 6... What are you... Excuse me? You know what? I'll allow it. You just chill. Right there, little dude. You survived? Must have just jumped out. But anyway, since I'll be driving, unfortunately, we won't be able to attend the live stream day. We plan these things out a few days/weeks in advance. And, yeah, I knew I wasn't going to be able to attend, so it really sucks. We'll see, though, potentially, and I say this very, very vaguely, maybe Sunday night? Maybe we can jump in at the tail end. It's all dependent upon how far I get, how tired I am, what time we actually stop, and all of those fun things. So don't count on it, but there is potential. Heyo. Alright. Yep, I meant to do that. Oh, and it really stinks. So a couple of different things. I did want to participate in the live stream weekends of this month, because a couple of different reasons. October is obviously Halloween, which is a fun holiday. I enjoy it. Used to do things with the kids quite a bit, and then my wife and I used to go out doing a couple of things afterwards, hanging out with friends and things like that, going to parties or whatever have you. There's many different things that you can do, but October is also, well, it was actually last weekend was my birthday. So I enjoy the month of October. And the fact that we were going to have 2 stream days in it, I was extremely excited. I don't think you were here. I think that was how that was. But unfortunately, I can't participate. And the last stream weekend where we subbed in for Mr. Rogue Fox, again, that was only by chance that I happened to not actually be working so we could sub in for him, which was a lot of fun. It was a crazy stream. Crap, I got all this junk over here to take out. Yeah, I think that stream I reached like the first time ever a level 5 hype train. A bunch of gifted subs. It was all kinds of craziness. It was great. I loved it. I love it, I love it, I loved it. So, stream weekends are like that. I absolutely enjoy them quite thoroughly, and I'm quite sad. Hey, Jed, wet the bed. It's now falling. Ah, boy. What a name. Well, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate that. So, yeah. Again, like I said, I don't quote me on it, but maybe, just maybe, we can sneak in at the end and steal some thunder. But what else? I had it in my brain like 2 seconds ago. There was another thing, and now I cannot remember. Oh, so we did do a live stream a couple days ago, and I did, like right now I'm recording. And I've done that. I've changed it to where I record while I'm streaming. It makes it easier for me for a couple of different reasons. Number one, I don't have to wait for the VOD to download. And I can actually pick and choose. That's going to be something that I just literally started with this stream. I'm going to pick and choose when to start it. So if you are subscribed to the live streaming channel, you don't have to sit and wait for 5 minutes for the starting soon screen, which is my typical, that's just my typical what I wait for people to pile in. And a couple of different things. We're on hotel Wi-Fi. We've talked about it many, many times. It's in the stream title. It's in everything. and surprisingly, the last stream that we did, it went really well. The internet did great. It's doing great for us now. At least on my end, everything looks amazing. But after we were having some problems with the mouse, so I thought maybe if I did not record, it wouldn't drain the computer as much, and that could help our mouse issue. I honestly just think the mouse is done. It's time for a new one. Which I'm probably just going to buy the same one because I love it. It's a great little mouse. It's worked wonders for me, and we use it a lot. So after the stream ended, I did go to Twitch. I did go to the channel. I did the whole thing, getting myself ready and prepared for download. And when I woke up in the morning, my computer had been kicked off the internet, and it scared me because to download a VOD takes some time. If you guys have never done it, I recommend it. I recommend it for everybody once. It's so much fun. 10 out of 10 would do again. No, it's just a large file, right? It's the same thing like uploading it to YouTube. It takes time. So anyway, where do I want to go next? I guess we could finish this front face and then go do that big pile of diorite. So when downloading a VOD, not only is it large and it takes time, but at the same time, like, you have to wait for Twitch to whatever. how do I explain it? It almost has to like process your download before it'll start downloading, and that takes sometimes a lot of time. So I just didn't want to go through it again, but luckily it downloaded the video. But I haven't uploaded it to the second channel because of my computer getting kicked off the internet. Now, when you stay at a hotel, I've stayed at a lot of hotels. I know kind of the ins and outs and how this all works. But what they like to do is they like to kick devices off their internet at certain intervals. And I get that for the sheer reason that if you let 100 devices connect to your internet, it's going to eat up some bandwidth, right? So most hotels do it. This hotel, however, seems to kick at least my devices multiple times a day. So therefore, a little bit, I was trying to do some recordings in the morning. When I had a little bit of time, it didn't pan out because I was just so tired. I ended up just sleeping in, if I'm being perfectly honest. But I would notice in the mornings that I would have to go in and connect to the Wi-Fi, and then when I get off of work 11 hours later, or 12 hours later, whatever have you, I would have to reconnect to the Wi-Fi there again. So I'm a little nervous about trying to get oh, what in the what? That was weird. You guys didn't see it. So my left monitor is where I have Streamlabs up and I'm watching all the things. And then my right monitor is the monitor I have for the actual gameplay itself. And it just turned off. Oh, that was weird. But yes, it makes me nervous that I would go potentially to bed starting to upload a video and then it wouldn't upload. And other than it just being a nuisance to me, meaning I would have to cancel everything and restart the upload, yada, yada, yada. I think I'm going to wait to upload the last live stream until I get on some better internet, meaning my house. Or at least a better hotel. If that's the next step. Because I don't know. I don't know where I'm going after this job. It could be anywhere. Your guess is as good as mine. And some hotels are good, and some hotels are not. This one is not. Yeah, I don't even really know how to describe it without getting into too much detail. But I've stayed in worse, and I've stayed in a whole heck of a lot better. So, what are we here with? There is 1, 2, 3. There's 5 of us total here at the moment, staying in this hotel, all working for the same company. And I think I'm the only one out of us 5 that have an actual fridge that closes. They all work, but they don't. The door doesn't close. Like it's broke. The one guy, it's like his upper hinge is broke, so he has to take. There's like a. Oh, where is it? I threw it somewhere. There's like a little guest services thing that hotels give you. He has to wedge that in there to even get it to work. To close to make enough of a seal that it keeps his food cold. There are many other things. And this is a family-friendly stream. So we can't really talk about them, but it's gross. But there's no bugs, so that's a positive. One of... I think it was the 3rd job. Was it my 3rd one? It doesn't even matter for the story. There was a job that I did in Cheyenne, Wyoming, where my buddy and I decided to get this hotel. And when you're traveling around for work, it always makes sense to bunk up with somebody because it saves money. Though after doing... Is that a different one? After doing this for a while, that is not something that I'm probably ever going to do. So Warp Nylium, Dark Oak. You know, I keep checking this guy, but I'm honestly never going to buy the mini blocks because it's a trap. It's just a black hole that I am not going to fall down. Anyway, at the time, I was trying to save some money and stuff, so I bunked up with a buddy of mine, and he's the one that found the hotel. We were looking for a decently cheap hotel to stay at because Cheyenne has this thing called Frontier Days, which I don't even know how to describe it. It was so much fun. What little bit I participated in Frontier Days. Had a ton of fun, but during that time, hotel rooms and costs skyrocket exponentially. And so we were trying to find a decent place in which we could stay at that wasn't going to be hitting the pocketbook too much, right? So we found this little hole-in-the-wall hotel. It was pretty decent from the outside. The room itself wasn't bad, and the price was right. It was something like $80 for both of us for a week. And by $80, I mean $80 each. Give to me... Do I have room? Can I carry all these redstone bits? I can. Nice. But we stayed in this thing for a few weeks. I think we had been there, I don't know, a couple weeks maybe at this point. And my buddy wakes up and he goes, "Look, man, look. I'm not being gross here. I'm not trying to... we should fly back to the base to dump some of this stuff off." But he says, "Hey, man, I got, like, there's something on my back, dude. Can you look at it?" So you can see the nether wart there for a second, creeping through the corners of my base. So he lifts up his shirt, and that's why he said, "Don't be weird." I was like, "Yeah, man, let me take a look." So he lifts up his shirt, and on his back he had 3 bites. And they weren't little. They were big, like dime-size bites on his back, which, a couple of different things. Number one, that's creepy and gross. And so we went to work. Let's see, let's throw that in there, and then we got to put the redstone bits away. So anyway, we went to work that day. We came back to the hotel room, and one of the things my buddy did that I don't really ever do is he made the bed. People can argue with you all day long about whether you should or shouldn't make your bed every day, but honestly, you're gonna sleep in it at night. I don't see the point. So I don't make my bed. And my buddy did. So when we got back to the room, why is the minecart hopper over here? Doesn't matter. Can I get the chest? That was slow. But yes, when he got back to the room, he was like, "All right, man. We're going to pull back the sheets and see what's happening." You know, so we got back to the room that evening and ripped the sheets literally back as quickly as we could. And there was bed bugs. Straight up. They look like little apple seeds if you've never seen one. Obviously they bite. I don't think they can harm you other than the bite. I'm not sure. I think they carry Lyme disease. You could potentially get Lyme disease from them. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. But the worst thing, and what we were the most worried about, is we were going home like every other weekend. We sure didn't want to bring that back to the house. He had a wife and a couple of kids. I have a wife and a few kids. So it was one of those things where we're like, crap, man, you know, we can't stay here. And the only way to get rid of bed bugs is high heat. So we took everything that we owned down to a laundromat and shoved it into a dryer, as hot as that dryer would go, for a long time to try to get rid of everything. We went through the vehicles, sifting through all of our other bits and bobs that we had. And luckily, we never brought it home. After this whole little adventure, we went to the guy. Ooh, is that a skeleton horse? Is this going to be the guys, or is this just the single? No, it's the guys. Hello. How you doing? Scared the crap out of me. I haven't fought one of these, well, since we did the maze. But I honestly haven't seen one since then, or since season 2. I guess we need a saddle. Can I keep you? It's got to put you in a hole, or I got to take you somewhere. I don't think I have enough saddles. Don't despawn. If you do, you do. If you don't, whatever. That's what I really need, is a skeleton horse. Let's see. Do we have... I know we have leads. Oh, we don't have anything. We can't craft saddles, can we? Should be able to. No, just leather armor. I thought so. I even have horse armor. Super. How many leads? I have 3. I can get more. Did you guys go away? No, you're still here. Great. Stay here. I will get more leads. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. This was not planned. 1, 2. Come on, friends. 3. Come on, friends. We gotta go get the other friend. Where'd he go? You know? I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Aha! There you are. Hello, friend. 4. And I thought I heard the sound of a lead popping off. I did. I did. There he is. 4. Alright. Come on, buddies. Let's go. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you have llamas. I have skeleton horses. We are not the same. Excuse me, Mr. Goat. I've got business to attend to. I guess we can go through the water. Come on, guys. The heck are we going to do with 4 skeleton horses? Does it matter? Let's see. You guys would be great additions to the base, just like hanging out somewhere. One of you would be good to ride, but I need a saddle. Let's see. I need a fence post. I don't want you guys near the fire, but I want you over here nonetheless. Come on. Do. Yeah. I'm gonna take you over here. Come on, friends. Oh, keep coming. That's why I can never get anything done. I keep getting distracted. Alright. I need this and this. And do I have any in here? 1. That's not enough. Alright. Then we're going to need you. Because I need you. And then I guess we'll just do it out of birch. I don't know how many logs. Let's make... Is it more sticks than it is? That's for a fence gate. And then a fence post. I don't care. I don't want you guys too close to the fire. So, there. Alright. Little detour. No big deal. Oh, I don't want this either. Alright. But I will take you. And you can go back in here. Oh, what the heck were we even talking about? Bed bugs, I think, in the very first hotel. So that's the only time I've ever dealt with anything, and that's probably, obviously, the worst hotel I've ever stayed in. Now, with all of that being said, I do not want to run into that problem again. So it's a big fear of mine. I check all the time when I'm in these different places and stuff for the signs and the things, and just looking around, keeping an eye open. Again, like I said, this place isn't the worst I've stayed in, but it is far from the best. But this is looking good. It's looking clean. A little bit of podzol, but that's where I was growing some trees. We should probably take that out. If we just do like this. I don't know if I'll ever use podzol, but why not? Right? Perfect. That mountain's clean. We got a project. Now we got this guy. So let's get going, I guess. Yeah, the one guy that's working here, like his heater doesn't work. Oh, it's just a pain. I guess cobblestone. Cobblestone wouldn't be a bad little scaffolding block, because we're turning all this into smooth stone. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. I want that back? Never mind. It's gone forever. And that's great. Now, as I was kind of alluding to earlier in that story, some people will bunk up to save money when they're traveling. Like, we kind of got a sweet little deal here. Our employer tends to take the incur the room cost, which is a nice little deal. And luckily, they don't bunk us up, which they could, and I'm glad they don't. And after doing this, goodness, hold on. After doing this for as long as I've been doing this, I honestly don't think I could do that ever again. Bunk up with somebody. It's not that I dislike people, but the price of privacy is well worth the money. You know, if I want to have a candid conversation with my kids about whatever have you, or, you know, talk to the wife, and I'm not talking about anything special. I'm just talking about normal talk. There's conversations that other people don't need to be privy to. Day-to-day in and outs of the household and things like that. it would be worth whatever it costs to stay in my own little room. So if ever the time comes where I'm back on that kick traveling, definitely I'm just gonna pay the money. So, you know, and it was kind of funny because I know I was working with a guy, and I always thought it was kind of weird that he did not bunk with somebody. He did do his own little singulatory room, and I always asked him, and that was the thing that he told me, is that the cost of privacy is worth the money. So I understand now where that gentleman was coming from. Live and learn. Oh, boy. This is a large mountain. Come on. Don't do it. I hope I don't run out of stone. That's the next thing that we're probably going to run out of. Because why wouldn't we? Let's do that. Kind of focusing on the faces of this thing. Like this face is now clear-ish. Now we'll move over to the other side. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, this is a big area as well. It's going to look, well, it already looks so much better. I don't dislike the natural terrain generation, but hey. I'll tell you, I remember the days of Minecraft before all these different stones. I remember, what was it? I was playing, as you guys know, I kind of got my start, well, Pocket Edition technically, and then I played the Xbox 360 edition, and then it all spiraled from there. Playing, why is my food not on my hotbar? What was it? They gave, it was when I upgraded from the Xbox 360 to my Xbox One, they gave us a deal where you could get the digital copy of Minecraft for, crap, I did not see this behind me, underneath me. Yeah, we got the digital copy of the game for like $1, and it's hard to really pass that deal up. So that's how I ended up moving to Xbox One, and then it was, if you had the digital copy of Minecraft for Xbox One, you could get Bedrock at no charge. All it was updating. Oh no, I'm out of stone. And I'm in the water. Yeah, but you could update, and updating was updating to Bedrock was such a pain. One of the things that they tried to do in the early starts of the game were integrating like your old worlds into. I'm gonna need a shulker box to put all of this stuff in. It wasn't integrating your old worlds. It was, I'm out of stone. Crap. Do I have stone in here? No. Really? How am I? I'm out of stone. Well, we can start smelting some down, I guess. And clean up the inventory a little bit. This thing is super slow, but that's okay. I have a stack and a bit of coal, so I will just dump that down there. And then I have a few empty shulker boxes in one of these spots. Yeah, right here. And we will turn this into diorite. Because like I said, we are going to utilize this diorite, probably for the purposes potentially of turning it into moss. Anyway, back to the Minecraft days. I should get another shulker box too. When you switched, what was it called? It wasn't called Bedrock. They were selling it as a Better Together update type thing. Which honestly, the idea and the principle behind it, and then what it has eventually turned into, has turned out to be pretty decent in my opinion. We got enough to do that. Let's get rid of that. Sure. What else was it? Bones and sugarcane. They had a feature where you could bring your old worlds in, right? So I had this pretty cool castle that I was building. I was changing this whole terrain. Like, I changed this whole island. Hey, Zug, what's happening? And I was super excited about integrating it over into the Better Together type deal. But obviously, moving from Console Edition to Bedrock was a big change, and my redstone contraptions and things like that became not usable. Redstone was a little bit different. There was all kinds of things, like half the castle loaded in and half of it didn't. At times, there was all kinds of weird things. I'd probably have better luck just go mining some stone. So, spoilers. Spoilers. Yep, spoilers. We do this all the time. Every stream, spoilers. Yep. Yeah, this is just spoilers. This is my next video. Stone, stone, stone. We need stone. Seriously, gotta go mining stone. Water. Let's try over here. I can't even remember what the heck my original conversation was. That's pretty typical. Hello. Bubbles. Bubbles! Yeah, we could do that. I'm trying to finish up some projects at the moment is what I'm really trying to work on. Finishing up base stuff and getting... just moving forward. Here we go. Here we go. We've got it. I think yeah, I know the feels in there. I was talking about it earlier, how watching certain content creators not finishing projects is a pet peeve of mine, especially when I've spent time watching their videos and been invested in the project, in the process. So I don't, because it annoys me, I don't want to be that guy that doesn't finish stuff. It's a silly thing, but it's fine. We will go get some stone. And I think every stream that I've had for at least this season has had some spoiler or something in it. And I don't care. I don't care. I don't get all weird about spoilers because a couple of different reasons. Number one, we're playing on a multiplayer server. It's hard to avoid spoilers, especially this season. We've all built relatively close together. I'm not that close, but I am close-ish. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Diamonds. Seriously, diamonds. I just want stone. I didn't come for diamonds. What was I saying? See, I'm losing my train of thought. My brain's not good today. My brain hasn't been good in a couple of days. Again, that's probably why I stabbed myself in the face with a screwdriver. And all I was doing was tightening a lug, a bolt on a lug. Something I've done hundreds of thousands of millions of times before. And I was just standing too close and putting the old Dugga Dugga on it. Putting these Dugga Duggas on, and I was patting my bicep like an idiot. And that thing slipped off right in the lip. And I have a dent in my lip where I stabbed myself in the lip, and then of course it slid up and pushed my lip down, so I stabbed myself in the gum too. I got a nice little indent in my gum. And that's what bled. It bled pretty good. I was spitting out blood for a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a bit. Oh, there's stone above me. I'm so smart. What the? Redstone? I'm not even going to mine it. I was lucky, though. I've had a similar... So that's... Yeah. The guy that I was working with at the time, that's what he thought I did because of my reaction. I really more or less just punched myself in the face. Because every now and then you gotta punch yourself in the face, I guess? A little self-abuse. It's not nice. Really. You know, because... How many diamonds are we going to get? Guesses? Guesses? 13? Man, I don't want diamonds. I didn't come for diamonds. I should burn these diamonds. I missed obviously my eye and stuff, which is great. Now I was wearing all the proper PPE. I had gloves on. I had safety glasses, hard hat, the whole 9 yards. But I wear glasses normally, so I have to wear these cover over safety glasses. They're a pain, but I've been doing it for so long that I hardly ever know. Ooh, iron. I'll come back for you. I hardly notice they're there. Yeah, spoilers. Emeralds. Lapis. Diamonds. But there is a gap. Like, if I take my pinkies and I put them at the bottom of my eyes, I can actually push right underneath my safety glasses and touch my eyes. And it's a scary thought. I remember working a lad on a job. We were using a hydraulic crimper on lugs. Heavy crimp head, small space, and dropped it on his hand. Switchboard and a few times with the yeah. We were using the same thing. We were underneath this small area where if I stand up, I hit my head. And then, of course, with a hard hat, it's a pain in the butt because it adds 6 inches to the top of your head or whatever. I was actually going to burn these diamonds, but I got sidetracked because we have no use for them. But we were crimping some grounds together. But it wasn't that part. I was putting the ground in a lug and I was just tightening it, and I took both my hands on the screwdriver and I gave it one final twist, because the proper way to do it is you twist the lug tight and then you take the ground wire and you kind of move it and then you retighten it down because it will come loose. And that's just a good way to make sure you have a nice tight fitting if you're not torquing it, which this job isn't requiring, so we ain't doing it. And that's when I slipped off and punched myself in the face. Which is weird, because, you know, I said that I plan out a lot of these videos. And I do that typically on my drives, because I do a lot of driving. So my drives for work, I will just be driving down the road and thinking, all right, what do I want to do next in the videos? And what did you say? Oh, the amount of times I thought I'd duck under a scaff and my stupid earmuffs caught it. Yeah, ducking under this deck that we're working under, man, it just thunk, hard hat. Thunk, hard hat. Just hitting on everything. God, I was cussing. Ooh, boy. I was so mad. Anyway, I'll be driving to work or whatever have you, going to pick up my kids. It doesn't matter. I have a lot of time driving. I spend a lot of time behind the wheel, and I'll plan out these videos and stuff, and you know, when I talk to myself to plan out these videos, I always, you know, precious. I like to call myself precious. And then I go and punch myself in the face. So I don't know. Oh, I'm kidding. I don't call myself precious, but I should. Because that would be funny. All right. Let's get back to the build. We got a little bit of stone. How long have we been going? Ooh, almost an hour and a half. What time is it actually? I actually set my computer to not change time zones. So wherever I'm at, it's still set on the house time. And at first it was a really good thing, and now it's not. It's screwing me up. So I don't know if I should change it back or not. Probably not. I'll just complain about it for a little while longer. What are you gonna do? That's perfect. That's almost perfect. So close to perfect. And I guess we gotta traverse this lovely mountain. We've got that little bit to do, and then blech, all of that. And I'm not saying blech to the diorite. I do not hate on any Minecraft block. They're all good in their own right. Who was it? Vex? I haven't seen Vex in a minute. But Vex came into my stream and was talking about using an odd combination of blocks, which was Purpur, I believe, and Deep Slate in a build. And I said, oh, I have to see it. I have to. So she did. And showed me, joined the Discord, showed me what was happening, and I tell you what, I was impressed. It's not a block combination that you would probably think about, but it worked. It worked very well. It was nicely done. That's why I say there's no bad blocks. You just gotta really know how to use them, right? I honestly and truly, believe that the only reason that people hate on diorite is because of big YouTubers like Iskal say he hates diorite. And I think he says he hates diorite just to get the people going. Originally. Because I remember old videos of his where he used diorite in a couple builds. So his stories are folly. But hey, whatever gets the views, right? No, that's not. Nope. We're not going there. We're going to open up a can of worms. And it's going to make some people sad. All right, so you're going to shift, and then we'll do that. I honestly think, all right, that people hate on pineapple pizza because it's almost like a popular thing to hate on. I don't know. Sometimes people just like to hate, I guess. Oh, we need less of that. Less. Seriously. It's too much hate. That's why when I'm streaming and we go into the philosophical side of things, it's promote love, man. Love and kindness. There's not enough of that in the world today. People are so angry and so caught up in their own little worlds that they don't see the beauty around them just day in and day out. I'm not kidding. If you get the time to actually watch the sunrise, like I do every single day, because I go to work when it's dark and I come home when it's dark, there's beauty in it. There's beauty everywhere. Oh, let's see. I don't hate diorite. I like to mix it in sometimes, but after the recent 1.17, some reset worlds had diorite everywhere. I struggle to find. I know your struggle to find granite or anything else, because the reason there's so much diorite in all of this is because of that whole update. Look at this. Diorite, diorite. Diorite, 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 diorite. It's everywhere. It's taking over the world, man. The diorite's gonna get you. It's gonna get you, and it's gonna get your friend, and it's gonna get the other sea creatures. You and you. You cannot escape the diorite takeover. It seriously was everywhere. Get that out of my inventory. I don't want it. I don't need it. I don't like it. But I think we're gonna fly over here and we're gonna see. God dang it. We're gonna see what this looks like. I know that I still have bits over there, and I have this whole thing, and I don't care about that. I get that. I get that for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. But I love the natural terrain generation of Minecraft, and we've had some really funny things with the dirt face and the cat. And all I wanted to do was just stonify it, and I got way sidetracked. But basically, I remember playing Minecraft so long ago that there were no other stone variants. You didn't have granite, you didn't have diorite, you didn't have andesite. I remember watching videos from like Java players, and I was like, what is that block? I missed some. Because it wasn't added in for us for a while. And now it's everywhere. It's in everything. It's in every nook, in every cranny. No, it's fine. It's fine, we're just going to clean it up. I don't want to completely stonify everything. That's why I left in the gravel and the andesite. But the diorite, to me, throws it off just a little bit. Oh. That's the second time. What the heck is going on with my monitor? Alright, let's be honest. This monitor sucks. It's a hand-me-down from the kiddos. That's both of my monitors. I got a real nice Spectre monitor here. It's alright. I like it. It does great. But this other one is a Dell? Yeah, it's a Dell. I had to look for the nameplate. Kid gave it to me. It's got like a scratch in it, and oh, it's far from perfect, but I love it. Because of traveling so much for work, I really don't worry about busting it up. You know what I mean? I just throw it in the truck, and if it gets dinged up, it gets dinged up, as long as it turns on and works. But this is the first time I'm seeing it wanting to shut off on its own. That's really weird behavior. I don't like it. And I'm not going to... I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to go out and buy expensive stuff that I have to pack up and take with me. Right. Let me rephrase that. I have some things like my mic was a decent price. The computer itself was decently priced. Cheaty gravel. Look at you. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. I want to touch it. There. Now it's not cheaty. The mouse I have that I'm complaining about that's being so rude. Rude? Was decently priced, but all that stuff goes in a backpack. The monitors can't fit in that backpack, so they're not as well protected. So, again, I don't want to buy these crazy old monitors just to have them sit in the back seat of a car / truck. It's not a car, it's a truck. Where there is potential for damage. Yep, that's the whole reason behind it. But if this keeps happening, we're going to have to look into something. I'll have to talk to my kids when I get home and steal another hand-me-down. Which I'm fine with. Completely and utterly fine with. Oh, this is the cat. We're messing with the cat. I really wanted to do something with this, but I don't know what to do. Inspiration will find a way at some point. Let's see. I think we're gonna go for about 25-ish more minutes, and then we'll call it quits for the evening. Getting tired. Honestly, just getting tired. I do need to finish up this video, but it's actually almost done. You guys saw it. You guys saw exactly what we're doing. Come on, dude. One thing I know I want to do is I want to take this patch of coarse dirt out, and maybe even this patch, and put in regular grass spotted with moss to give this side of the build the Oasis feel. That was always the idea here. Part of it not Oasis, part of it Oasis. There's a lot of work to be done here. So hopefully we'll get another stream out of this. I don't know. This kind of stuff to me is better in a stream anyway. This is the kind of stuff that I actually watch. Grindy bits. There's one guy in particular. I think I watch a lot of his stuff, but a lot of the videos I watch are not for the entertainment value. It's just because background noise. Yeah. Which I was going to talk about that. We were talking about uploading videos and the problems that we're incurring ever so slightly with the internet here and kicking me off of said internet. Let's do this with granite because we have some scaffolding. All right, so if I punch out, it was originally just you two, but we're gonna have bigger problems. Anyway, I will be sitting here watching one of those videos that I was just talking about, and I will have my phone on the Wi-Fi because the Wi-Fi tends to be obviously a little bit better for doing exactly that. Can I reach it? No. But I'll literally be watching a video and then it'll say Wi-Fi disconnected, Wi-Fi reconnected, Wi-Fi disconnected. And it's not a huge problem because the videos don't cut out or anything. Oh, bugger. It's mostly just the annoyance of seeing the screen pop back and forth. And then we can just fix this by doing that. Right? I'm going to leave the coal, even though I've taken it out elsewhere. It's not a problem. So anyway, is this going to be a major issue? No. I am worried about if I were to potentially upload a video that would be the thing. And I just don't want to deal with that stuff. So the video that I have ready to go anyway, long story short, my stories are never short. I like to talk. I'm not going to upload. I was going to try to upload the video for today, but obviously I didn't get it done. So we're going to leave it for hopefully Monday. I am going to make the attempt to upload it on the hotel Wi-Fi, but we will see how it goes. Oh, we'll put that up there. That'll keep mobs from spawning, right? Yeah. Yeah, it will. No. Liking to talk is not a bad thing. Because We got to be able to talk for a while doing this. Sometimes chat is very quiet. Actually got quite a bit of help with that when I was... Oh boy, that's going to be fun. That one's going to want to pile down. That's cheaterness. Yeah, and then we got that little bit there, and that cleans up this mountain. This area is looking really good now. But no, I was going to say I got some help with... when I first started streaming, obviously nobody watched, and that's not a big problem. The big problem was I pretty much watched for if it said viewers or whatever on the stream. So I wasn't chatting or nothing, and people would pop in, pop out, and that was all they would do because I wasn't chatting. So I had a few people help me out on the old SMP I used to play on, and it was really nice. Look at that. 1 stack smelted. Those were never intended to be fast smelters. So I can, for the most part, chat to myself for a while. Okay, let's see. No gravel here, so this will be fine. And then we just need to go up and get that little bit there. Right? Yeah, perfect. Up, up, up. And that. I think the SMP that I played on before was the only Eric Bannister raiding with a party of 3. Hey man, how's that going? And welcome. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. You can always find something to do while it smelts. Yeah, we're doing stuff. That furnace was never meant to be, or those 2 furnaces were never meant to be fast. If I want to use fast furnace, I will go to the furnaces in the nether that we made. Lawful Meteor, hello. Going good. That's good to hear, man. Us too, kind of. Coming in at the tail end here. We're only going to go for about another 20-ish. Alright. What do we want to do here? Do we want to do... If I put a block here... Yep. And then here. Yep. That'll be fine. And then we'll just... break you. Break you. And then you and you can go away. We can just do this. Because that's going to be that bit anyway. We're getting good at this. And then these are fine. And this is fine. It's dark. It's dark. It's scary. And we can do this. And then if we break that, there's a shift way up top. We can fill that in. I'm just going around doing a little bit of base cleaning up, purification. I do want to get all the snow eventually off of that. Build something way up in the air to stop it. And what else did we do? Oh yeah, we caught some skeleton horses. We've done quite a bit. This last stream, we did this whole area over here. Which, how is this grass growing? It looks like it's grown in pretty good. We did this whole area here, this mountain here. I cleaned up some bits that I had left over here. The base itself is sitting on its own little, like, fungi area, I guess, is what we could call it. I don't know. The rest of this area, I want it to look really nice. With the clean stuff, we cleaned up all of these mountains in this area, pretty much from this area back we did today. That I'm not worried about. We got the cat cleaned up today.
And honestly, it's going pretty good. I showed some spoilers in there. We're not going back in there. I'm going to do something very similar to, or that I did in this area to this area here. Going underneath the deleted axolotls. How many are still in here? I've got the blues and the white. Yep. Chunk borders. I literally have a chunk border that runs right here, and I have one that runs like right here. It's perfect. Perfect for deleting entities. I've got that over there, a little bit underneath this formation. I don't want to get rid of any of these formations. And then I have the front side. And Diorite Mountain. We're going to need a bunch more stone. I'm going to have to talk to the other TB members and see who's got what. So this whole mountain, I missed some over there. No problem. We cleaned up this area. Yep. And then this mountain has got I got a plan. Actually got to talk with Lee. She's a part of that plan. Then what else? Okay, that's the terraforming around the base. Yep, the nether portal. Mountain needs to be fixed. The snow needs to be taken care of on the base here. And I like the direction that this thing is going. We got like a hidden oasis here. Evil tower that popped up. Its evil is spreading. I don't know. I do want to get rid of a couple of these patches of coarse dirt here and add in some of the moss and some grass. We've got plenty of both. Let's collect some of this. And a lot of this diorite that we're digging out, we're going to turn into moss. It's perfect. What could go wrong? Tell me, Salmon. What could go wrong? I'll probably clean up this pool here. And then I want to bring the exhibit this area that I have the blue glass under. I want to pop it out like right in here somewhere. And then I don't know what I want to do from there. I had plans originally, but I don't like the plans I had. Diorite. Hello. Oh, look at the little axolotl. The little blue boy. I honestly have to say that even... I spent so much time breeding these axolotls that even when we do start a new season of Truly Bedrock, I'm probably not even gonna look at these things. I don't like them. That one right there. Nope. Way too much time. But now I need a few more materials to finish this area up, and then I gotta figure this out. Let's stare at it for a minute. So here's my idea. All right, I want this area to be kind of this obviously is the focal point mostly of this area, the base here. It looks really cool. I love it. This thing turned out far better than I had originally planned in my mind. But I do want to do something with this as well. And I'm thinking obsidian, but maybe something else, because obsidian... I know Lee said she would get me a bunch, but I don't want her just digging pillars in the in the end. But I basically want to start maybe in this corner over here, and I want to kind of wrap the mountain with a block that goes all the way up to a point. Gilded Blackstone. Yeah, let's go for something really easy to get, like Gilded Blackstone. No, Blackstone's not a bad idea. Like regular Blackstone. And then throwing in some Gilded, that's not a bad idea. And I kind of want this whole thing to look like it's not really a spire, a spire, but I do want a spiral around the mountain, and kind of an evil, like I have a little bit of this sketched out. Maybe that's what I'll do. I have a creative copy of this world. Maybe I'll do some sketching tomorrow night. Because I should be recording, and I always put those kinds of things off. To do other things. What else do we have on the list? So the Nether Hub. The Nether Hub. I went full tilt boogie on the Nether Hub and decided to do 8 tunnels and all this crazy crap. I got the 4 main tunnels done, and there's like 5 people that use it. So I honestly think my whole Nether Hub project I'm going to consider completed. We're going to go in and probably put in some redstone and just block the diagonals off, because digging those out is a pain, and it's like 6 hours of work to dig it out and place the base blocks, and then to do the rest of the tunnel is another like 4-5 hours worth of work. It's about 10 to 12 hours each tunnel, and I have 3 more to do, and I just don't have the time right now to figure it out, and I'd really like to have that thing looking more completed than it is for the time being. Let's see, what else? We talked about the snow removal. Yeah, this is my list. I got the maze that we started. I do want to finish that. I do want to finish that soon rather than later, but I need a good couple of streams to do that, and I need a ton more. What do I have? Yeah, I don't have much. I have a lot of glass. That's right. I smelted that up in the Nether. But amethyst. You cannot convert this stuff, can you? Nope. That sucks. I wish you could. That would be great. That would be very, very helpful and very, very useful. Those are beds. I do not think... Of course not. It's just more glass. I have a ton of glass. Yeah. Yep. We definitely need a bunch more of that. So one of the suggestions on one of the videos when we were talking about the snow removal and prevention was to build a thing way, way up out of gilded blackstone. Not gilded blackstone. I'm reading the damn comment. It's to build it out of tinted glass. Which would be cool, but with my texture pack and my fiddling with the tinted glass, it looks just like black glass, so we might go that route. And pretty much from this point to the back of the base, and then from over here to over here, we'll do like a big old circle. Could be cool. Could be cool. It'll prevent the snow from falling, and then I'll have to go through my base and break all of the snow layers. But those are the upcoming projects that I want to get going. But a lot of these things, like the maze, the terraforming around the base, the nether portal / mountain area, that right there, and the snow removal, that's all like good, not quality, but good stream material. I don't know. That's just another problem for another day. And I really want to build another one of those guys like right over there. They're so cute. I love them. That's probably the best. Those are some of the best things I've ever built. But as the sun sets on yet another day here on the Truly Bedrock server, we're going to call it quits. This is where we're going to end things for the night. I do appreciate everybody stopping in and chatting and hanging out. And hopefully we'll get back to some regular streams and regular recording. Can I do it? Bed is too far away. Bed is too far away. Bed is too far away. Yep, we did it. We did it. And And hopefully we don't have to work these crazy, crazy schedules anymore. Or not for a little while anyway, I should say. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. So I'm going to end things here tonight. Thank you guys again for stopping in, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.